And please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, representing All Powers, Mahmoud Moussa!
Well, you just heard it. It's Charlie Allen from Corfit and Mahmoud Moussa from the All Powers gym. Their last fighter showed up, didn't they? And
their last fighter definitely showed up. This will be a great fight, this. Charlie Allen versus Mahmoud Moussa.
There's
another C-class fight.
Yep, there's a height difference here, Alex. We'll see if he can use that range. We shall see. Round one, high kick straight away. And the good body shots in response. Like I said, a little height advantage here, Alex, and
yeah,
can he utilise that to his advantage?
Well, so far, starting especially with that left head kick to start with, you'd like to think he would use that height advantage. Two very, very different fighters. One small, stocky, the other tall, long, and
there's been two push kicks to the face already here, and the kicks are going high, which is good technique against a shorter opponent, isn't it, Alex?
Definitely, definitely is. The shorter opponent needs to do exactly this, get inside, use his boxing, close the distance. He needs to finish those boxing combinations with either a leg kick or a body kick, though. You can see he's got a strong body kick. There's massive reddening around the left side of the body of Charlie Allen already.
Just needs to get that range right like he has at the moment. He needs to close him down, and that's what he's doing there, isn't he, Alex?
So he missed the counter there. He was a nice little shimmy there to get out the way of the leg kick, but he missed the counter. Lovely left body kick there from Moussa from the All Powers gym.
So it went through the arm guard and it went straight through the arm into the body as well.
He's easing into this round, Moussa. He started a bit slow. He was a bit unsure with that head kick, but he's eased into this round and he's starting to look comfortable.
Taps his leg. He does look comfortable, doesn't he, Alex? He's been under a bit of pressure. He's taken some big shots, actually, from Allen, but Allen's face tells a very, very strong story of the round.
It does, yeah, definitely.
There's been some good boxing on the inside.
Yeah, the boxing in particular from Mahmoud Moussa was really strong, but look at the physique on him. He looks like a mini bodybuilder. He's really strong, and when he closes that range and he gets in close, his boxing's really effective.
I think you've just summed him up there. Once he gets under that guard, in the middle of that round, Alex, you said it, he made him miss but didn't make him pay.
Yeah.
And that's the opportunity against the taller fighter, isn't it? But if you look on the face, you can see the damage he's doing when he's striking. Look.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Two experienced corner teams there. You've got Panikos Yusuf in one corner, Henry in the other corner. Henry's just been out in Vegas with coaching Leon Edwards in the UFC. Big win against Nate Diaz. So, two very experienced corners. If I was Henry, I'd be looking at the long knees when he's coming in with the boxing as well.
There he tries to disguise that head kick again, but his head
question mark kick there.
Very, very good, isn't it, on Moussa?
Yeah, very good. Nice feint as well to back him up.
Moussa looks at the chest all the time. Look where his focus is. But the shots are going everywhere.
Really strong, compact boxing there from Moussa. Can Charlie Allen counter this? Can he use them? I'd be looking to use the long knees under the boxing, tie him up, maybe clinch, dig the elbows into the top of the chest in the clinch. Charlie Allen, lovely body kick.
Yeah, really scoring well to the body and using that range that he can have on the back foot to get his aggressive opponent off. But now he's coming forward and just constantly kicking.
Fantastic body kicks there from Charlie Allen.
Go watch those hands though, because there's power in those shots, isn't there?
There's power in those hands.
Very good right hand there again. And if you look at the left eye of Allen here,
he's feeling it, isn't he, Allen? When the hands come in, he's feeling it. Good boxing back. There's the knees. He needs to dig those elbows in and lock the clinch.
He let go of him there. He wants to be on the outside, doesn't he?
He needs to set that right kick up now. He's got a lovely right body kick, Charlie Allen, but he needs to start setting it up. His hands are low.
He's timing his kicks well to the body. There's not much defence from Moussa to those body kicks. He's not lifting his guard up.
A lovely long knee from Charlie Allen.
Tell you what, that's two different
really
ingredients in that round, yeah.
Yeah, really good fight. You know what, considering the completely different styles of fighters, it's such an even fight.
That's right, Alex. Two different attributes altogether. Well, when they first teed up in the beginning, you said, look, one guy's taller than the other. Is he going to be the rangy fighter? But both guys, what have they done that's been different for those different attributes, Alex? What have they done? What's the shorter fighter done to make this a fight? What's the taller fighter done to make this a fight?
Well, the taller fighter, when he was started, Charlie Allen started with that left head kick, and it sort of, to start the fight, it sort of threw Moussa a little bit, and he had to find his way in. Once Moussa's found his range and he finds that way in, he gets underneath, he works his hands. He's a totally different kettle of fish when he gets in there.
What do you think Panicos is telling him in the corner now?
Continue to close the distance. Surely he's got to be telling him to keep closing the distance. When he gets inside and he lets his hands go, he's just got to finish with a power kick on the end as well.
You can see the marking on the body, how powerful those hands are. He's right hand strong.
There you go, distance closed, up to the body, up to the head.
Big hand combinations, and he's calling him on for the war here. And I'll tell you what, Allen's up for it, don't worry about that. A year of lockdown, you haven't got to tell someone and call them on to you, I'll tell you.
No, when you've been locked down for 15 months, you haven't been in the ring. It doesn't take much, you can see it both. I just noticed Moussa have a little look over to Panicos there as he was getting instructions. You might not want to do that, just in case he gets a shot.
Very good body kicks again. They could actually be on the scorecard here.
He's put too much into the early part of that round. He's actually gassing there now,
We've just started to see Moussa's gum shield, haven't we?
Yeah. Good turn in the clinch though, possibly might not score because the body lock was a little bit low.
Good high kick again. It's dangerous when that shin comes up, isn't it, Alex?
It is, but the guard of Moussa's really tight. The right hand's tight, and he caught the high kick on the guard.
Big right hand, right over the top. Nods, he knows. It's a standing 8 count, and that came from nowhere, Alex. We haven't actually seen him box yet.
Listen, it was the timing of the right hand. Just as Moussa was about to come in, he wasn't expecting it. The timing of that right hand from Charlie Allen was what caused the heavy knockdown. We've seen earlier John Pop not actually count the right hand, and it was a flat, but that was a flush knockdown.
Handled it well, though. Recovered well from that standing 8 count. Guard looks a bit low. Big knee went up high. You can't knee to the head in C class, of course. And the referee has that little look in his eye there. Half a warning with a look there. But it's a big round, isn't it, for Allen?
That was a massive round for Allen. In round 3, when there was nothing really between them in the first 2 rounds, to go and get a 10-8.
We'd seen no boxing from Allen, had we?
Not much, no.
I think that's the first punch he's thrown.
No,
he's kicked well to the body.
He's kicked beautifully to the body, and his hands were a little bit low. Maybe sometimes, I know as a taller fighter, when I used to fight smaller guys, I'd drop my hands a little bit low sometimes, and you're susceptible to that boxing over the top. Well, his hands have been a little bit low, but then as Moussa was about to make a move in, that straight right hand down the middle, the timing of it was brilliant. Young man David Knowles here joining us in the commentary box. Pitbull running the show for Alan and Darren. Enjoying yourself?
Yes, good, yeah.
Some wicked fights so far.
Well, new instructions for Moussa as he comes out in this round from Panicos and the All Powers gym. Been a bit of a spanner in the works from that round.
Yeah, I thought if anyone was going to go down with the boxing, it might have been the other way round. But
definitely. It was definitely a surprise shot.
See, that's the one thing which I'm surprised he hasn't done a lot of, Moussa, on the end of his boxing, is chop that leg.
Definitely, the taller fighter, you expect your legs to be volleyed off, but I don't know, he's kept to a very good range. I really liked Allen's range. He's always stepped back and made sure he's got that space and that extra reach.
Another good head kick from Allen. Do you know what I like the way Allen's moving? He's switching his stance nice as well. He's transitioning from orthodox to southpaw really well.
There's still good kicking coming from
See
Moussa.
there, did you see on the back foot, did you see the way Allen moved back? He didn't just move back like in his normal, he switched and moved back to southpaw, which allowed him to throw a hard left kick.
Oh, balance there.
Just a slip.
Moussa's started to kick better though. His kicking's definitely come on now. The All Powers gym know that as well. You can see in the corner they're getting more excited now. He's started to find his range better.
He is. When he finds his range, Moussa's dangerous, and he's actually got fantastic kicking. That's what he needs to do more.
His hands are very low,
in.
Alex. Watch when he gets close. When he's close, his hands are very low.
Good kick. Lovely kicking there by Moussa.
He's
He
now
needs to
confident
do
with that
more of
right hand, though, isn't he, Alan? He walks forward and he seems to be looking for it a bit more. When earlier on in the fight, he was just looking for those kicks.
Moussa's complaining at the end.
Yeah,
But
he's
the right
entitled
hand,
to that.
the right hand was bang on the bell.
You do need to stay in your seats during the contest.
And his hands
You're
are
gonna need to
very
get up
low
to
when
go
they
to
get
the
close,
toilet.
Alex.
The bar staff will save you from your seats, and you need to observe the fights from your seats. Thank you.
Watching at home, absolutely free on YouTube at the moment. And you're getting an absolute treat for me for C-class bouts because you've had a little bit of everything, haven't you? The fighters have lived up to the lockdown. They've come out of here and shown you that maybe is there something else where they appreciate it more now and they realise there's the opportunity. You've got to take the opportunity.
Listen, they've been locked down for 15 months, or the best part of 15, 16 months. No one's really fought over the last 12 months unless you've been fighting the highest level on the pay-per-view shows regularly on, with MMA or One Championship, UFC, things like that. So for these guys who are fighting C-class level, this is a big opportunity for them to come out and really let it all out.
Well, they touch gloves and it's a good catch on the kick, but it still scored to the body there, didn't it?
I think Moussa's got to continue to push forward. Much better footwork, but he's got to counter when he makes a miss.
Alan blocks kicks well as well. I like Alan's defence when he kicks. Watch. Seen that?
Lovely balance there.
Yep.
So when he got his kick caught, Moussa tried to throw the kick. He was able to hold use his balance and his core strength to hold that block.
He's an opportunist, Alan. I think he'd like to dictate the pace of this fight a little bit more to stop Moussa coming on. Oh, there's that head kick
That was
again.
a lovely 1-2. He followed it into southpaw through the left head kick on the end.
Both fighters starting to tire, but the determination is warming their heart up and driving them forward, isn't it? That's a good high kick again. Moussa's hard, though. It doesn't hurt him. He's a tough kid, isn't he?
He's a very tough kid. He's coming forward. I like Moussa when he goes into southpaw and throws that left body kick.
It's lovely,
really,
isn't it?
Really nice body kick.
Starting to get a little bit lazy sometimes with it.
Yeah,
it looks
again.
a bit sloppy where they're tired, but both fighters closing each other. He tries to disguise the head kick. Referee gets in the middle. I think he should have let that one go for a sec there.
Yeah, I think. Oh, lovely counter left hook on the turn. He slips the right hand, throws the right hand to the body. Dan Moussa needs to continue to push forward now, finish strong.
Little bit tired now, I think, Alan. Definitely opening his mouth more, trying to find tricky kicks to the head. But I'll tell you what, Moussa's not going to fall for those high kicks, I don't think, anymore. The hands are low, but he's wily, isn't he?
He's got to keep pushing forward, Danny. This is a big last round. It's a very close fight. The difference for me at the moment in this fight is that standing 8 count.
Definitely, definitely. That punch came from nowhere. I haven't really seen him throw many shots.
I say that, actually, that was the last round. That's the fight. I actually thought we were in the 4th round there, Danny.
It's an unbelievable show from these two fighters.
I was excited. I wanted to see another round.
It really, really was. Oil and water in there, wasn't it, that fight? It was two different fighters altogether. And I don't know who's won that fight, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the standing 8's going to probably give the fight to Charlie Allen, but I mean,
Okay,
Moussa
and the
scored.
well-timed
we please
kicks,
have a big
yeah.
round of applause for both of our fighters. We go to our judges' scorecards, who have scored the contest in favour of your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Charlie Allen.
Oh, that's what it was, Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause for Mohamed Moussa?
Really, really good fight. I'm wondering where the Moussa could possibly. I mean, he's fighting there at 63 kilo. He's going to come up against these tall, gangly lads. I mean, I've got a lad who
That was my weight category. I'm 6 foot tall, Alex.
Exactly.
He needs to drop, doesn't he?
Yeah. So I mean,
listen, you don't know what Moussa's mum's been putting on the table, or his wife, or whoever, all through however many months of 15 months of lockdown and that.
And look, his frame's phenomenal. He's in fantastic shape.
Some of those punches early, I think he blew a bit, but the venom in the punches in round 1 and 2, they had me worried for the red corner, to be honest.
But he's going to continuously come across fighters like that who are maybe 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1",